Welcome back, Team Tabletop. Today, we're going to be talking about Eevee Heroes, the brand new set to be released in Japan for the Japanese Pokemon trading card game. And now, the reason why we're talking about this is because it's the newest set to come out and also an indication of some of the stuff that we're going to be getting later on inside the Evolving Skies line, because the Eevee from Eevee Heroes is going to feature inside Evolving Skies, and that has been confirmed, so we're expecting a lot of the stuff to be inside that set. But that is just speculation at the moment, and today we're actually going to talk about the Evolution or Eevee Hero set itself. Eevee Heroes has been announced for a month and a half now. The problem with that is that at the very start, I didn't want to make any judgment calls in terms of what was in it or what's not, because honestly, making 10 minutes of a video with no information is stupid. So I waited till all the cards have been released, which they are. And the reason why it's been like this, like it's going to release on the 28th of May, which is 2 days from now. However, in the last 24 hours, that was the only time that we actually got all the spoilers, all the secret rares, all the full arts, and I have to say, they are amazing. But we'll run through that when we get to there. We're going to talk about all the product lines available for Eevee Heroes, first of all. The first one that we're going to be talking about is the Eevee Heroes Special Set, or Eevee Heroes Set. The special set is something else completely, and I'll explain that in a second. The Evolution Set is the most expensive one out of all of them. It contains 2 booster boxes of Eevee Heroes, and it will cost $110, or 100,000 yen. Or 11,000 yen is what I meant to say. It comes with an amazing box, just so good. The sleeves are 65 sleeves, amazing sleeves, and there's going to be that deck box with a giant Eevee on it, and I'm really, really sad that we can't actually get any of this, because at the moment, due to the high demand of it, all this is through a lottery system, and if you win the lottery system, you have the privilege of buying one of these, which I am not going to be. I don't have high hopes for myself getting one of these, to be honest, but this set is the only way that you can get an Espeon VMAX sleeping. I'll picture it over here, as you guys can see it. This is the only card that you can get if you get the Evolution set. You cannot get anything else. There's no other way of getting this Eevee or this Espeon, and I'm very, very sad about it. But it is what it is. Moving on to the next product line that costs a little bit less is the Evolution Special Set. And I don't know why this is called the Special Set, but it's called the Evolution VMAX Special Set. Why not? It's 1,900 yen, so around $19. But it will come with 8 booster packs, not booster boxes, booster packs of Evolution sets or Evolution Heroes. This is the only way that you can get a Jolteon VMAX promo, a Vaporeon VMAX promo, a Flareon VMAX promo, and an Espeon VMAX promo. This is just normal art, by the way. And these 4 are going to be included only inside the special set, special booster pack. And it's 1 in 4 chance of getting it. So there's no sleeping Espeon per se, but you do get a chance of one of these from the original region, along with an Espeon for some strange reason. The rest of them can be found inside the Evolution set themselves. And moving on to the Evolution sets, let's take a look. And this is by far one of the cutest Eevee with a giant Rayquaza in the background. I didn't even notice that. Ah, Jesus. So we're going to be seeing this definitely inside Evolving Skies later when it launches right after Chilling Reigns, I would assume. And for now, we're just going to go through all the artwork for that. But I'm going to be doing an in-depth analysis of these cards for myself later on in terms of the card game too. But for now, let's move on to the main dish of Eevee Heroes. What would we do without Evolutions? Now, the thing about this is that, right, I'm not going to lie, guys. The Evolutions is okay. The Evolution Special Arts is amazing. And I'll tell you why that is now. Inside the Evolutions, there are clearly all the V's of the Evolutions. We got Glaceon. Oh, no, we got, what was this one? This one is Leafeon over here inside the Wild attacking in the bareback. There is a Flareon as well. Just jumping up, doing a flamethrower. Vaporeon splashing around with her tail. And already you guys can see, I'm not too sure if you guys notice it myself, but I'm not a big fan of that. I love the Evolutions, don't get me wrong, but I don't like this shell-shaded approach that they've got with the V cards. I'm not a big fan of it. It seems very minimalistic, although some people would enjoy it if they like things like Wind Waker, but I'm one of those people who did not like the aesthetics of Wind Waker. We're talking about Legend of Zelda, of course, if people don't know what I'm referencing. Glaceon just pouncing around over there. Through the wind, very minimalistic. Espeon as well, not great. I can see the forest is actually, it's a real forest. It looks like a real forest anyway in the background. A Espeon just popping out of it. Seems kind of surreal. We got Sylveon over here with all the flowers. I quite like this one, although I'm a big Sylveon fan. And of course, we got Umbreon, although he's really positioned here, and he is a single strike. Oh, geez, I didn't actually know these guys are. Oh, right, okay. Some of these are actually double. Some of these are rapid strike and single strike. So Flareon is single strike, Vaporeon is rapid strike. Jolteon for some reason has nothing on him, and our Espeon is our Sylveon is a rapid strike. What the hell? All right, makes no sense to me. Whatever these guys are planning, but Pokemon, you buy the cards for the cards, not because you personally enjoy the power levels of it. Now we go into the VMAXs. I've already spoken before about the VMAXs, right? So here's the rub, people. The 4 cards that I mentioned before, which are Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, and Espeon VMAX, those can only be attained through the Evolution special set. You can get Umbreon, Glaceon, Leafeon, and to my knowledge, a Sylveon as well inside the special set. These are the VMAXs, by the way, not the Vs. The Vs, everyone can get the Vs. And in terms of the VMAXs, they look pretty slick. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the special promotional ones you get with the special set isn't great. There's a normal looking Vaporeon, normal looking Jolteon, Umbreon's like, Espeon's like, and I will say the Sylveon for me is the better winner of this in the VMAX section. Leafeon is okay, so is Glaceon, but Umbreon, I think, Umbreon and by far Sylveon are the best out of these, if you were just judging by the normal VMAX full arts. Now, the problem is that, how inside Battle Styles we got a Sleeping Tyranitar? You know how inside Battle Styles that we've gotten the Empoleon special Ultimate Arts, the inside Chilling Reigns, how we have the Galarian Birds. Well, inside this set, we have a full art alternate artwork for every V card and every VMAX Eevee card, and that's 16. That's insane. Look, let's go through them one at a time, because this is the ones we were looking for. This is the one we were waiting for in the last 24 hours. And the only reason why I delayed it is because I knew that they were going to do this. And I did not want to post this video until they did. But let's go through it. This post was released, I believe, 14 hours ago. And it took 8 hours for it to complete the coverage. So it's only been 6 hours on the news that everyone has. But the full art V cards are actually so good. Like, Leafeon over here looking pretty stellar. Umbreon looking super cute. I will have to say that I love the full art versions of these. Look, we'll go through it. Jolteon is looking like a total man. Let me take a look here. Glaceon looking fabulous. We got a nice Espeon looking like she owns the place. Yo, Sylveon looking like she running around the place. Umbreon looking dignified and all that shit. It's all great. But, guys, why would I wait just for the full arts? Now, this is where it starts to get really good, because we get to see the V alternate artworks. And I will have to tell you now, these are amazing. These are so beautiful. I can't even. Like, okay, I will admit there is no VMAX cards alternate artworks for some of these. I lied about that earlier. There's only for 1, 2, 3, 4... Yes, I think there's only 4 VMAX alternate artworks, but man, we'll get to that when we get to that. Let's go with the first one. Leafeon is by far the weakest of all of them. He's in there, camouflage, someone got a big rake and was like, here you go. Oh wait, that thing's moving. Oh shit, we're just gonna leave now. I think that's pretty good, but out of all of them, it's not one of my favorites. We're gonna go through the next one. The next one is Flareon. Look at how cozy this is. I hate clocks, by the way. Clocks are by far the devil. If you ever hear TikTok, or, that song by Kesha, TikTok on the clock, I'm just peacing out, because, like, I honestly cannot. I grew up in a house where there was too many clocks. But look at this. He's putting up a fire. There's some yarn in the background, and, you know that you're going to have a nice time. I didn't even notice that. They have a rug with a Pokeballs and everything. That's good. That's good. You know what? This is why I love the dogs a lot more. The cats just shed all over the place. And Flareon, I bet you, whenever he sheds, the hair just goes into flames. So, yeah. We go on to the Vaporeon. Vaporeon? I don't know. It's kind of doing this weird thing with its mouth, like a duck face kind of thing, equivalent of what Pokemon would do. I cannot tell what's the Pokemon surrounding it, or if there even is a Pokemon. But I think she is diving into the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. And she is a Rapid Strike Pokemon. Look at that. It's very serene. I know some people will go nuts over this. I personally think that it's okay. It's perfectly okay. The Flareon by far is a lot better, in my personal opinion. If you guys think so too, leave that in the comments below. But moving on, we're going to go look at the Glaceon. Glaceon, what are you doing? You're outside in the cold without a freaking sweater? What's wrong with you? But yes, this one looks kind of weird. I like it, mainly because the left eye is green and the right eye is red. Now, I really like this kind of calm background, but you grow up inside Ireland, you're like, oh, man, we love snow, but sometimes it just doesn't leave. Don't have a lot of good memories with snow. But isn't that beautiful, guys? Isn't that gorgeous? Snow always has a place in my heart because of how beautiful it is. And inside, like, modern culture, a lot of cards with snow backgrounds are great. I feel like this one could have encapsulated Glaceon a little bit better, but, you know, it is what it is. And all things considered, it's not a bad card to pull. Moving on, we have Jolteon. Man, I love this one. I love this one. Look at him. He's jumping around. He's making all things around the freaking neighborhood. He's inside the sky. You have a downward look of the freaking Pokemon world, which apparently have cars now for some strange reason, even though most of them ride with Pokemon, especially in Alola, I guess. But yeah, I have no idea where this is. What city is this? I don't even remember many cities having cars. The only one I could remember was like Lumina City, which it was in X and Y, I believe. And moving on, look at this one. I love this. I'm a sucker when it comes to coloring pencil artwork. This is Fantasia at its bestest. Fantasia was the first appearance of Mickey Mouse inside animated shorts. I don't know, that's Steamboat Willie, wasn't it? Yeah, Steamboat Willie, the first colored one, I believe. Yeah, was Fantasia. And look at this. Espeon is just reading, causing a muck. And I love this. I love the fact that it's in pencil. I love the fact that it's an Espeon. This is one of the ones that I want to pull. Along with the Flareon, this is another one that I want. Oh, man. Moving on, though. Holy Jesus Christ. Now, you know how I said, like, the V cards were kind of, like, weird, right? Now, how do I even start with this one? This one is so beautiful. This is the Sylveon alternate full art, right? Alternate full art Espeon. Oh, alternate full art Sylveon. Amazing. Amazing. Look at that. She got a giant cupcake being all like, hello, everyone. Have a nice cake on me. But I don't know. I really like this whole candy thing. It really suits her team a lot with the ribbons. It has... Is that a Kyogre in the inside the billboard? I can't really tell. Is that it? I don't know. But look at this. She's serving up cakes with 3 of her ribbons. She got like the entire thing. It looks like she owns the place, really. It's like, oh man, this is good. I like this one. I love seeing Pokemon in natural habitats, even though this is probably a man-made structure. And she, you know what? I'm not going to even diss it. Sylveon took a loan out. She made her own little business during COVID and was like, you know what? Everyone have one on me. This is why I want one of these Sylveons. Moving on. We have Umbreon. Umbreon is just like Tuna. It's like, hello, peasants. Staring down at all the Pokemons, looking at it and being like, don't you dare try to come up here. But from what we can look at, it looks like there's a Pinsir, clearly because of the horn. There's also a Grimmsnarl, I believe, in the front. Although I believe there is one more Pokemon that I can't nearly distinguish because the text is in the way. I would like to say it's a Sableye, but I cannot be sure in the bottom right. But this is one of the better versions of Umbreon. Now, all of these so far have been hits. All of them have been hits. Some of them more hits than others, but all of them have been amazing. I think Umbreon and Sylveon are by far my favorite, along with the Espeon and the freaking Flareon. Anything else, I don't want. Oh wait, Jolteon's really good too. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I want them all. But you should not be buying these cards just yet, because they're going to be coming out later on in our English set for Evolving Skies, I believe. If they don't, we can just buy it later. It's no problem. There's no need to rush out and buy these things at all. Because, oh man, they're going to be really pricey at launch. I can guarantee you that. Let's move on to the alternate artwork, VMAXs now. The VMAXs now. So the first one we're going to have is the weaker one. I think it's the weakest one out of all of them, personally. It is the Leafeon rolling around, making some hay, you know? He helping out in the country being like, here you go, I'm just gonna make some hay now, and now we won't starve for the winter. Leafeon, you're doing a good job, but my boy, you're by far the weakest link. Goodbye. Moving on. We have... we have Glaceon in a swimming pool that's not made of ice for some strange reason. What the hell are you doing? You're gonna freeze. Why is there a giant electric mouse in the fucking pool with you? Did he just pushed down Pancham, didn't he? What? Sure, why not? And Azumarilla's over here teaching her kid how to freaking swim. I think this is amazing. I honestly think this is one of the strongest ones yet. Actually, no, they're not in a pool. It's frozen. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay. So they're not actually inside a swimming pool and Pikachu's about to murder them all. That makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking. Alrighty then. Moving on. Man, this is one that I freaking love so much. It is a Sylveon VMAX alternate artwork. Look, there's even a Vaporeon. You get 2 evolutions for the price of 1 in this one. Why would you not? And can you guys notice the amount of Eevees in here? 3! There's 3 Eevees. One's walking in the front, one's up there on her ribbon, the other one's sleeping down over there. And there's a Marshadow using her freaking ribbons as a slide. This is by far one of the most beautiful cards I've ever seen in my life. And if it's not for the fact that I was going to open up a crap ton of Evolving Skies to get them all, I would purchase them all right now. Man, that's amazing. And finally, I will have to say this, guys. I don't know how I feel about the Umbreon VMAX. It's good, I think. It's very minimalistic. I'm more with vibrant colors with a lot of value inside them. Umbreon, I can understand this. They're taking the minimalistic approach. I love the whole moonlight reflecting in the river. Dancing in the moonlight. But the problem is that there is not a lot going on. There is a nice little town down below, but they don't really care that the giant King Kong version of Umbreon is currently attacking their moon that is made of cheese, which is probably what he is doing. I don't know. I'd be happy to pull one because it looks like one of those cards where in person it would look amazing, but in real life, I mean, on these kind of low quality scans, you're not gonna be able to see you're not gonna be able to do them justice. That's the problem. But I believe once we see all these things inside real life, we're gonna be like, wow, amazing, 10 out of 10. But guys, there are other things inside this set, like the trainers, like the gold cards. There's also Rainbow Rare, let me see, Rainbow Rare Leafeon and Rainbow Rare Glaceon. But other than that, oh, and also a Sylveon Rainbow Rare and an Umbreon. So there's 4 evolutions of Rainbow Rare, 2 Rainbow Rare trainers, and 4 gold cards. The gold energy this time being the darkness energy, I like to say. And I have to tell you guys, not a big fan of Rainbow Rare cards per se, but I am happy to see evolutions finally getting some nowadays. But that is my comprehensive look at the evolutions or Eevee Hero set. And I hope that you guys are looking forward to this as much as I am. And I'm not too sure how to tell you guys this. We're going to be getting these in Evolving Skies later on. You can purchase these on different marketplaces, but in all honesty, I think it's just best to wait. It's very high premium, even outside any jurisdiction, actually. Even in Japan, it's very, very expensive. And these things are going to be sold out, I guarantee you that. But by the time August rolls around, Evolving Skies, I think the prices will drop all the way back down. I think everything is going to be a lot cheaper again, and the supply will be a lot more abundant, because of course it will be, guys. It's not going to last like this forever. COVID's almost over inside the EU anyway, as far as I can tell. We've gotten our vaccines relatively soon anyway. And yeah, I think that's about everything I want to say about this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with me to the very end. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Please be sure to subscribe for more content like this. And let me know in the comments below, guys, what's your favorite evolution? What are you guys looking forward to? And between the two of us, guys, which I mean, moi and toi, is that we will be getting one evolution set, special set, in the upcoming weeks to share with you all, because I bit the bullet. I actually bought one for all you guys at such a premium, and I'm going to talk all about it later on. I tried to cancel my order because it was like 6 times the amount that it's RRPing for. But then, you know what, that's for the other video. I'll let you guys all know once that's available. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. And until next time, look after yourselves.